Hello, hey, what's up, Wizards? It's me, Mooner. I'm back. It's been a while since I posted a video. I apologize for that, y'all, because I was actually really sick the last week. I normally don't get sick, but for some reason it's just been bang, 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 one after the other. This time I had a stomach flu, and it was pretty ugly. But let's get into some Living Legend games. I've got Iyslander versus Lexi. I'm obviously playing Iyslander, and if you know anything about me or this channel, this is a Weathervane list. Now, I will caveat this by saying, if you have a Living Legend skirmish and you plan on taking Iyslander, I would definitely not take this list. I would take a more traditional bull list, because this list just completely folds in the prism, and you're going to have a real tough time against Starvo, not Bravo. Bravo is easy. Starvo. And I think that you are going to have a much better time if you take a bull list. But if you're just interested in the Weathervane style, how it works and everything, then check this video out. So this is me versus Lexi, and I chose and let them go first. It's always... Generally, as Iyslander, you want to go first, but they can just sneak in a couple arrows and get a 6-card hand, and you just feel like you're doomed from there. So this is one of the very few matchups where I let them go first, and she just loads an endless arrow and shoots it off for 5. Now, I have a pretty fucking boss hand, and I don't want to give up any of these cards, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this 5, I think, and then they lightning press it, go up to 8, and that's just a chunk of damage for me holding onto this hand. But look at this hand. This hand is awesome. So I think first we're gonna do is put down the chill, and then we're gonna put this Channel Like Frigid in the arsenal, and then hopefully find a window to play this Frost Hex next turn, which we do now. So let's just CLF automatically, and then the plan is to just eat whatever damage they have coming at me, put down this Frost Hex, and put this red Weathervane into arsenal, and hope that we get set up from there. So the front part of this game is just going to be me eating a ton of shit. It's just going to be me eating shit all day until I get myself set up. But Channel Like Frigid, and Insidious Chill, Red Weathervane, and a Frost Hex is just about as good as it gets. And they're just deciding how to load their bow and work through this Channel Like Frigid. They're probably super frustrated, CLF, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, hey, it's Channel Like Friendship. Chill out. Everyone has fun. Except you. So, understandably, they are probably frustrated because it cost them 2 to load an arrow and 2 to fire it. There's, I get it. So they pitch a winter's bite, which is nice. I like to see that. And they come in with an unfused Iyslander. So I'll just take that damage, and then I'll take this damage too. Why not? Take it all. And unfortunately, they're going to get their endless arrow back. But yeah, it's worth giving up all my armor now. That's fine. I don't want him to have that endless arrow. So I retracted that, and I get to keep my channel around by placing this Frost Hex, and then we put a red Weathervane in an arsenal and hope for something good. Hope for a good hand. And we draw it. We draw exactly the hand that we want to draw. Now I have no more equipment, and I'm down quite a bit of life. But I've got myself set up to where I can shoot them for 10 damage, put 4 frost bites on them, and get a winner's bite in the arsenal. So not too bad. And they just pass the turn after shooting that endless arrow, or that whatever. Not endless arrow. The pierce the armor one. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, here we go. Red Weathervane. Insidious Chill trigger. Freezing point. Gonna come in for 10 unless they activate their tunic to resolve the. Nope, they just take it and leave. It's 10, and I'm gonna lose my channel, but that's fine. I just drew into another amazing hand. So yeah, might as well lay one more. Might as well lay one more frostbite on them and force them to discard a card. Just try to push a little bit more damage, and then we can shoot them with Moon. Pitching this Brain Freeze. They must really like this hand because they're not pitching any of it away. But I'm going to start taking some of it. Nothing better than a red Iyslander. It's one of my favorite cards for good reason. Just deal them a chunk of damage, and now we are a little more close to parity in life totals here. I've fortunately been able to keep the disruption strong on this one. Otherwise, Lexi will just run you right over. And they get rid of another Winner's Bite, which I like to see. I hate that card. Played against me. And let's see. I've got a pretty good hand here. I've got a Yellow Vein, 2 Frostings, and a Brain Freeze. So they're going to activate their Tunic. I'm going to pitch one of these Frostings to get an even better card, which is an Encase. Shoot them with some arcane damage from Moon. Give them a Frostbite. They get their Tunic, and they play 3 of a kind. That's cool. They have to pitch and premeditate to do so. So they pitch another 3 of a kind, which I like to see. Now, but we've got 2 infecting shots coming in. 1 for 6 and 1 for 5, plus 2 on the back end. And they can't afford to shoot the other one, sorry. So I only got 1 coming in, but we have 1 coming up next turn. So we're going to encase them. She unfortunately already has a flipped up arrow in her arsenal, so Encase isn't that strong, except it does prevent her from using her bullseye bracers or her snapdragon scalers or her quiver. And then we're going to follow it up with Moon for just another 2 damage. And we're just walking it down together, so we're at parity right now, and they have 4 frostbites. And I'd take the 2 damage, so it's going to cost them 5 to shoot off this infecting shot. But what I'd really like to do here is, yeah, let's see. Yep, so they jump most of their hand. Make sure, I mean, they don't have any way to load another arrow anyways, so this is just a naked 5 coming in. It will take me down to 5, so I gotta block some of this, so I'm gonna block with the Iyslander. And then I'm going to throw over an Ice Bind. And use one of these blues, the Blizzard, to pay off the Blood Rot tax here. Let's see. Get them down to 8. We're both at 8. And then, actually, yeah. So I want to pay off the Blood Rot tax. Because at this stage of the game, every point of damage matters, and it looks like I can just straight up kill her right now if I play this right. This is definitely a kill their hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to break our boots, pitching, then we're going to play Freezing Point, pitching, fusing, and then before Freezing Point resolves, we're going to put a Frostbite and another Frost Hex on there just to add 2 more damage. It's going to come in for 9, and they're just going to GG, because then, you know, win on the back end. And that's how you do it. Like I said, if you like this deck, I wouldn't recommend playing it for skirmish season, but if you really want to, hit me up. I'll give you the link. Peace out.